Good afternoon, traders. I greet you all. My name is Samuel Okoyeocha. I want to bring you a best method of Elliott Wave analysis, as I used to do every week. Last week was so fantastic. You know, trading is sweet. Trading is easy, but difficult to learn. Trading is easy, but difficult to learn. Once you learn to trade, it becomes easy for you. Okay, that's why we have mentorship program. Once you join us, we give you time to learn because we know it is not easy to learn. But if you have the guts, the patience, we teach you to your satisfaction. And for now, we don't charge much. We can only charge you 500 US dollars, and we allow you to learn at your pace. We don't rush you to learn everything in 1 month, not even in 6 months. Secondly, below the links of this video, at the description or at the bio, as some people will say, you will see many links links to open accounts on Binance, Okex, many crypto platforms, and also the links to our YouTube channel, Telegram channel. From time to time, we share charts during the week. In technical analysis, when market unfolds, we keep following it. Sometimes you want to know what will happen next. You might be expecting the market to continue selling, and it will reverse and begin to buy. And it may happen during the midweek. So in such cases, we update our followers on Telegram. So it's important to join our Telegram for those benefits. Like last week, we made many posts last week, and people banked in so many pips. I mean, those who are following. Okay, now, so let us start. As usual, DXY. DXY. DXY, looking at this very chart here, you can see the possibility of DXY reaching 120 or even more. But this is monthly chart. Let's take a look at weekly chart. Weekly chart, we are getting near to our reversal. The market can either reverse from here or we get a big correction. Daily, so there's no anywhere to close the whole they don't story short. DXY is still buying, but as you can see, okay, let me go to 4 hours so you can see our wave count. Now, after this drop, I was expecting a kind of A, B, C before this move. Rather, it begins to move from here. So that's what I'm trying to say. The count can change at any time. Because last week, I made this type of arrow because I was expecting the market to go down before going up. It didn't go down. Now, let me say it now for those who may be who will be making mistakes. I put this arrow because I expected this to drop. It doesn't mean that I am selling immediately. This is one of the reasons I'm telling you to join our program. That you see this, it means I'm looking for sell setup. If I see sell setup, I sell. If I don't see sell setup, I leave it. I didn't sell this because sell setup did not occur. Okay, so that's why you need to learn how to follow the market. Now we have wave 1, 2, 3. The 3 might either it have completed or it will go deeper. wave 3. After that, we get wave 4 and wave 5. And I don't trade wave 4. It's risky to trade wave 4. If you trade it, it's fine, but because sometimes wave 4 will do something like this. Sometimes wave 4 will do something like this. Instead of doing A, B, C, you do something like this, I begin to go. So it's always going to trade wave 3 and 5. Then wave 1, if you can catch it in a higher time frame. Okay, so I'm looking for when wave 3 will end, correction, then another buy. So for now, no new setup on BSY. Is buying continuation. Okay, so let's go back to EURUSD. USD. I don't have to take time here. I share this chart within the week. I showed this. I don't know if I can get some charts on that. You can see I posted this on Telegram because the setup is not matter during the weekend. And many people sold this and it's still going down. So I don't like showing those things because it takes time unnecessarily. If you want to know how my analysis, if you want to know the result or how it works, take time and watch previous videos. Showing all this every time, I don't like it, but we always say show some. So no need showing many of them. Many of them, by the grace of God, 80% of the time or even more, my analysis works. So this dropping is not yet over. We might get as low as 0.92, 0.93 before we begin to buy. Okay, so let's go back to our chart. Let's go back to our chart. USD is going down. Nothing to add. As you can see, the chart is going down. This is my target. 0.94 down to 0.92. This is the reversal zone. It doesn't mean it must reverse here, but this is the next target. After breaking this level, this is the next target. Now, if you sold with us from here, or after the break of this level, what we will do is move your stop loss to this level, because anytime you will get a kind of correction for it to continue. Then after the correction have occurred, and you now break move your stop loss to this level until we get our final destination. For now, don't jump in. Make sure you see a correction before you begin to sell. Okay. USDCAD. USDCAD. What do we have? The market is going up. I posted this. Let me also express something here, that I did this doesn't mean the market must do it. Okay, what it means is if this type of structure show up, then you buy from here. What I'm trying to explain, don't jump in. That's what I'm trying to explain. Don't jump in, because the market, I entered the market after this this channel broke. I entered from here, and I know it's going all the way towards this level. Here was my target. Then during the week, the market stopped, and I was thinking maybe it will give us a nice correction, which will give an opportunity to those who didn't join to join. Okay, but he just made a little pullback and continue going. Okay, so next time when you see this type of thing, just understand that it means if we get a nice pullback or correction, then we join. If not, you look for next opportunity. So when you see this, don't presume it is selling. When you see this, don't presume it is buying. It only means we are expecting a setup around here. If it occurs, we take. If it didn't occur, we leave it. So don't make mistakes, please. So the buying continues. We are expecting something like this to occur any time. Once we get something like this, we now watch out whether we can say buy or not. But for now, it is still buying. Okay, so no sell setup yet. Okay, let me see daily self. Okay, on daily charts, suggest that we are almost at. We are in a reversal zone already, but it can go deeper and deeper in the reversal zone. Now, for daily charts, the buying is not yet over. We need to look for buy setup in lower time frame. That's what I'm trying to explain. Okay, so we move to USDCHF. USDCHF, what do we have here? USDCHF is somehow tricky. The way it is moving is somehow tricky. So if you don't have experience, forget about USDCHF, focus on other pairs. But if you want to take risk with me, when market opens and it continues to go down, what I will do is that I will sell from this current level. Then stop loss is here. It's just very little, because why? This can be a double top. Okay, or maybe you wait, let it break this level, then you sell. Okay, so it's a risky trade because the whole movement is somehow strange since this year. Okay, but I like to trade the pair. So if you know how you can trade it, you trade. If not, there's so many pairs to trade. Okay, so let me check 1 hour to know if there's anything in 1 hour. Okay, now 1 hour, you can see this is a correction for it to go up. In case if it reverses, that's when this 1 hour will be a guide for me. If it reverses, that's when I would like to sell. If not, I will wait for it to reverse. Then it may even continue to go up. I don't know, but I don't really favor buying. Okay, but let me get set up before I sell. Okay, let's move. Pounds USD. Pounds USD. What do we have? Pounds USD is also going down. I don't even expect it to move this sharp. Okay, maybe because of news. This was my expectation. I was thinking it will reverse from here. I was really wanted to buy pounds GBP because the way it is selling, the selling was low, and other pairs like USD was selling fast. So I was waiting for the market to react at this level. Rather, it went with speed and pierced it. So now my view has changed in the sense that, excuse me, I'm no longer looking for buy for now. So now I change my account. This now is no longer with 3 here. Rather, with 3 might have we end anytime around this level. After that, I'll look for wave 4. After that, we know where wave 5 is leading us. So for now, pounds USD is selling. Selling not yet over. Wave 3 not yet over. When it is over, maybe by Tuesday it might be over. By Wednesday, Thursday, we might see whether we have gotten wave 4 or it will enter next week. Okay, so for now, if you are not in the sell, don't jump in, please. AUDUSD. AUDUSD, what do we have? Also going down. Can we go to daily charts? Yeah. I remember last time I told you we are expecting it to reverse, or it may like to complete this to the reversal zone, and now it is heading there with speed. So what am I trying to say? AUDUSD is still selling. No need to buy. I don't see any reason to buy now, because we might even get as low as 0.62, 63, 64, and so on. For now, it is selling. Let me go to 4 hours. 4 hours will now help us to know our immediate next move. Last week, I was thinking we are getting a little move down before, but you can see it is going fast, very fast, and going down very fast. So what next? The next thing we need to do is to allow wave 3 to finish. After this move, this is wave 1, wave 2. Wave 3 is developing. And in wave 3, we are counting 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5. So there are still much room for dropping on AUDUSD. The same goes with New Zealand USD. Okay, so let's see it also. New Zealand USD, what do we have? The same scenario. It's still dropping. I didn't label this because of time, but you can see it's still going down. You can see the weekly target. You can see it 0.56, 0.5453 area. So it's still dropping. What we will do is wait for a nice pullback. Then we can join the sellers. When we get a nice correction, we join the sellers. Selling not yet over. JP225. JP225, what do we have? Can I show you? Okay, we show all this dropping. I shared it on my Telegram channel. I shared all this dropping on my Telegram channel. So now what will be our next action? Okay, our next action is that, in my own view, it is still dropping. So any correction or pullback, we are continuing selling not yet over. So that's all I can say now. Selling not yet over. Selling not yet over. I'm seeing this as an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not an ABC that we end anytime soon. So the selling not yet over. We will likely, okay, you can see weekly charts. Let me zoom this chart to show you something. This is the five waves move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after 5 waves move, we expect the market to give us correction to 61.8%. This is what we always expect after each 5 waves. Okay. So if this 5 waves is over, then expect a heavy selling. Maybe next year. You know, this is a weekly chart. Maybe not this year. But why am I showing you this? Be careful if you are planning to buy, because this seems to be this is the 5 waves. Now, the 5 waves might not be over. It can be maybe wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, then wave 4, maybe 5 will still somewhere around 33, 34, 35,000. Okay, now, as long as this level has been broken, so 5 might have ended here, or it may extend. So I'm telling you all this so that you will be very careful. If you join our class, that's when you will learn how these things work and how we are able to know what will happen next. And most of the time, we are correct. So from this chart, we might get to this level, or at least to this level. If we may overlook this level for now, but this level, we cannot overlook it for now. That is 22,000, 23,000, something. I mean, this area, 21,000, 22, 23,000. We can't overlook it for now because we may likely get to this level maybe before next month runs out. So, trade carefully. Very carefully. That's all I can tell you on the P225. For now, I'm not looking for buy, rather sell. EURJPY. What do we have? Last week I told you that we are already at the reversal zone, but you can still go higher. Okay, you see, markets can sometimes change what you don't expect. For instance, last week I was expecting this to happen. This is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Though not yet over anyway. Wave 4 and 5, not yet over because this is still a kind of zigzag as well. Anyway, we see it in 4-hour charts in a better view. So, but the selling is just very heavy. So now, I was expecting a simple ABC, and with 4 I was waiting with 4 to end around here. But we can see it's still going down. For now, it is still valid. It is still valid. It will only become invalid if it keeps going and break this low. So for now, I'm looking for a reversal. What I'm trying to say is that if you sold, maybe at the break of this level, if you sold, or maybe you sold after this ABC and you sold, I will advise you to close your trade because we may get this before dropping again. Though it can just make something like this and begin to drop. Either you move your trade to stop loss or you close it and look for another opportunity. USDJPY. USDJPY. Let me see daily. The buying was so strong that we begin to wonder, will it ever correct or give us a pullback? Then the week that ended, the week that is come to an end, give us the pullback or maybe the correction. So now, USDJPY, this is the third wave, and this ABC was somehow complex. Now, if it keeps going down, in my own opinion, wave 4 has ended, but this is not the shape of wave 4. I mean, though it is a C wave, maybe because of news, it dropped like this and is now going up gradually. In this type of situation, I will advise you to avoid the trading USDJPY for now. Because why? It may truncate. You must presume that wave 4 have ended here. It will do something like this and drop again. So for that, I will advise you to look for other pairs to trade. Or if you must trade this, use a very small lot size to trade it. Secondly, if you must trade it, allow it to give you this type of move so that you can say this is A, B, C. And if you give out this type of move, then it will drop. Okay, so it's difficult to trade, but for me, it still have room to go up because the sequence is not complete. Okay, maybe if we get a move like this, slow move like this, we can now enter buy. Top loss will be here or here. So the pay is somehow risky to trade because one, it is near the fifth wave. Secondly, the wave 5 might have ended here. So who knows whether the wave 5 have ended here. So you may avoid it and focus on others. Hence JPY. Hence JPY. We have an interesting chart to show you here. And what is that? You see, this might be the reversal we are looking for. You know, this is a weekly chart. I posted this months and months ago, maybe 3 months ago or so, or thereabouts. I posted this is a reversal zone. It may either go deeper or it must have ended. And with this type of sharp drop, I'm afraid we might begin to get an impulse move going down. Okay, but you can see it's a weekly chart. So let's go back to daily chart and 4 hours. You see this heavy drop. I know it will drop, but I didn't expect it to drop so sharp and so heavy. I was thinking this arrow was have been there. I was thinking we might get maybe. I was thinking we get a kind of A, B, C towards this level and the buy. But you can see how sharp it is. Now, am I still looking for buy? The answer is no. I can only look for sell. If I get an ABC up, then I will sell. Okay, so for pounds JPY, I see nothing but selling. If I see anything to buy, then I will update you. But from here, I sold and I close when it gets to my target. But it keeps dropping, and I'm satisfied with what I made. Don't ever regret not taking odd profit in the market. It's very risky because you can never be very sure where the market will turn. Once you get a target, be okay with that. Look for another opportunity. Let's go to gold. Gold during the week, I share this chart during the week. when I say that gold is no longer buying, I sold gold from here. I sold again from here. Those who are on my Telegram channel, there may be the premium group or the free group. I don't know, but I share these charts during the week. But now, what is the next thing to do? Gold is still dropping. Okay, let's CBC daily or weekly. Now, the truth is that gold has entered our reversal zone, but the price shows that it will drop further and further. Gold might move as low as 1570, 1580, 1600. So for now, gold is still dropping. Okay, let's see 4 hours. So 4 hours, you can see the break of this very structure. But gold is still dropping. Okay, so what next? If you haven't joined the selling of gold, maybe you need to wait when you get a correction. You join the sellers. Don't jump in, please. Not advisable. Okay, but we are expecting 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let's keep watching how it's will end. But gold is still selling. Silver is still selling. Let's see silver. Silver. Silver is during the week. You know, silver was moving so strong, and I was thinking it might give us ABC and begin to buy. But having known how market behaves, I showed this chart on Telegram. This I sold this. Those who follow my analysis also sold this. Now, what next? It is still dropping. It is still dropping. But I don't know whether it will make a new low or not. By next week, we know whether this is, well, this can be maybe, it can be maybe wave 1, maybe somewhere we get wave 2, then 3, 4, 5. But for now, let us watch. Or maybe we may get a drop and give us a new low, like gold. Platinum. Platinum. What do we have? Platinum. When we get this sharp move, I was thinking we are not going back low again. But what happened? It began to drop without sign, without setup. Okay, though this is weekly, but I want to show you a long time view of platinum. Platinum is likely coming to 700 price zone, 740, 720, 700, even 650, 640. So if you are buying platinum, be careful, not time to buy. Last week, I showed you this last week, and I was expecting, okay, let me go down to 4 hours, but you can see how sharp it is dropping. Let me go to 4 hours. I posted this last week. I posted this. Go and check it. Now it reversed at this level and it's going down with speed. So if you didn't buy at this level and you didn't buy here, what you had to do is to wait for correction before you sell. But to buy, I don't see any reason to buy platinum now. US oil. US oil is an interesting market, very interesting. When oil was making some magic, I mean, when it was making a kind of bullish move, I know that oil have not completed the selling. Either I said it here or Telegram group. Or let me go to 4 hours. Let's check those moves. Now, when oil was doing this, I know that oil have not, that oil will still sell. And I posted that the highest we get is to this channel. It didn't even come here, and it began to drop. At first point, somebody who is not an experienced trader may think that this is correction to buy, but I know it's not gonna buy. Then what did I do? I share this. I can see the target. It just hit the target. Now, as I said earlier, does this mean that you begin to buy because you see this sign? It means, I say again, it means that look for buy setup. If buy setup occurs, this may work. If not, oil we see going lower and lower and lower. Okay, so let's go back to daily to know even where we are expecting oil to. Now, from this very chart, all this area is our reversal zone. As you can see, oil is not giving a sign of reversal yet. So don't be surprised if we see oil dropping to 70, 60 something, even 60, even 50. So just, or it may give us, or it may give us W, X, Y, X, Z. So for now, let us keep watching. Oil is not buying yet. Oil is not buying yet. That's my own opinion. That's what I see on my chart. I don't use news to analyze because news, I really don't know how to trade with news. I know that news do have but all technical is the overall. News will cause some volatility, momentary volatility. After that, it continues to go to its direction. So that's why I focus on technical. Elliott Wave, for that matter. So oil is still selling. You can see our 1 hour chart. How sharp is dropping. So now expect this kind of move, then drop again. Okay, I will now add PS100. I'll go to weekly. I think is important. No, daily is important. I remember I kept telling you that we will likely get WSYXZ. Now it is obvious we are getting WSYXZ. I remember I shared all these charts, all this very move. I shared it. Those who are following me on my Telegram channel benefited from it. So let's see 4 hours to get more data. So you can see when this was happening, I know it will reverse around here. So I shared this, and this is then it is dropping. The dropping have not finished. It will keep dropping. What we can get is, if you haven't joined the sellers, when we get correction, you join because we are getting new low. We are getting new low. We are breaking this level. We are breaking this level. This 11,034. It's going to break it. It's going to drop maybe 10,040, even 10,000. Psychological level. So selling not yet over. Okay, let me also add Bitcoin because I don't really have time to separate them. Okay, I'll just show you some other pairs. No need. They're doing the same thing. You can see we are getting new low as well on S&P 500. US30. We have the new low have this have already broken. Okay, so I don't have to be showing all the indices because they are doing the same thing. So let me just go to Bitcoin. Let me go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I will touch Bitcoin and Ethereum only, and I will leave others. When Bitcoin was moving very fast, remember I told you the possibility of this type of drop will happen. But if it keeps going, you can see I still leave this very. If it keeps going and break to this level, then expect it to go up more. So that's what I said in my analysis, but I know we might drop, and now it is dropping. So what next? Let's zoom the chart. Last week, I expected it to give us a complete ABC, but it's truncated and it's going down. Now, one thing you need to know is that all this happening here is correction. One, we might get WXY and sell again, or it may just abandon. It may abandon this very. It may abandon this very correction and begin to go high. Crypto can do what you don't expect. I keep saying it. You might get something like this and begin to go up again. For instance, when this drop happened, what I was expecting is an A, B, C, and drop again. It abandoned this and begin to go up. So it can happen again. Now, I keep saying it, if you're trading Bitcoin as a margin, you need to be very careful, because Bitcoin has been at the reversal zone for a long time. And one thing that is so confusing is that after breaking this channel, I was thinking, or maybe everybody was thinking that we will get a sharp move again, but it keeps going up and down, up and down. So maybe one day you wake up one day and see Bitcoin at 30,000. Who knows? But for now, I don't say you should buy. The only thing I said is an advice. If you're buying Bitcoin as an investment and you are afraid it will drop further, divide the money into two, use one and buy. The remaining one, you wait. If it drops, you buy. If it didn't drop, at least you have something to console yourself. But if you're waiting for it, if you are saying that it must drop, it may not drop again and you begin to regret. That's advice, not a recommendation. So that's how I do. I bought Bitcoin around here before this drop, but it doesn't. To me, it doesn't matter because I know it will always go back to the roof. Okay, so 4 hours, anything on 4 hours. I've shown you on 4 hours, anything on 1 hour. 1 hour, okay. Okay, there's nothing to show on 1 hour. Just if you are trading as as a margin or futures, maybe you watch this to know whether it will break it, or maybe you sell stop loss here. You target below this place, Just trade with care. That's what I can say. Let's see Ethereum again. Also Ethereum. Ethereum, what do you have on Ethereum? Ethereum, similar structure. You can see Ethereum is coming to where my target is. Okay, let's see 4 hours. Last week, I told you that Ethereum will likely go to this level. Either it will end at this channel or it will enter this level. It seems to have ended at this channel. So, though the move still looks impulsive. corrective. So a drop further would be a surprise. Then going up from here, also not a surprise. So we trade with care. That's the end of the video. Remember to subscribe if you are new here. Comment, ask questions. Join our Telegram channel. If you have a question you ask, if you want to join our VIP group, our classroom, we are still welcome. We still have room for that. Thank you for joining us. God bless you.